Good morning, everybody. Now we're gonna make our second video, and we're gonna draw a Pikachu and make an origami Pikachu. So I'm gonna start with the drawing of Pikachu first. If you want to skip to the second half of the video and just do the origami Pikachu, you can. I'm gonna put my finished example here and my one I'm working on right here. I like to start off with a pencil first, so that way if I make a mistake, I can erase it. So, the first thing you're gonna do is draw your Pikachu's eyes. And his eyes are circles. Try and do it in the middle of your paper, so that way you have enough room to draw his body. After you draw his eyes, he needs two little circles inside his eyes. And then his little nose is right between his eyes. It's very small, small triangle. And he has a kind of a cat-like mouth. And his mouth is open. And you can see part of his tongue. After you draw his face, we're going to draw the top of his head. Stretches from the top of one eye to the top of the other eye. Then we're going to draw his cheeks that come down. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video anytime, so that way you can catch up. After you draw his cheeks, we're going to draw his body and arms coming down on each side, starting at his cheeks and coming down. It kind of looks like a vase right now. At the bottom of each of his arms, he's got 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's got the inside of his arms, or his armpits right there. The bottom of his body. And his legs kind of stick out the side. But we're not going to draw his feet quite yet. We're going to draw his hips first. They kind of look like little rainbows on each side of him. After that, he has 3 toes. They're kind of long. 1, 2, 3. And connect it to the bottom. On the other side, 1, 2, 3. Connect it to the bottom. After we do that, it's time for his ears. He kind of has ears that look like a bunny, but they don't go straight up. We're going to draw them going straight out. 1, 2. And then they come down to draw the other half. After that, he's got a little black part in his ears, but it's diagonal. So make sure you make them go in a diagonal line. After that, he is an electric type, right, Luke?
Yeah.
And he needs his lightning bolt looking tail. So it comes out, up, out, up. And then since his ear is blocking part of his tail, you only see part of it sticking up here. And then it comes down. And there's our Pikachu. When you're done, bless you. When you're done, you can trace it in Sharpie. And then Luke helped me color this Pikachu in crayons, so we both signed it. I drew it, he colored it. So that's how you draw the Pikachu. If you're ready to make the Pikachu origami, you can use a plain piece of paper, but we need a square. In order to make a square out of a rectangle, you take the short end and line it up with the side of your paper and fold it. Now you're probably thinking that doesn't make a square, but what you have to do is cut off the extra paper now, instead of a rectangle, we have a square. I'm gonna fold it back up and leave it in a triangle shape because we need that for our Pikachu. The next step is to fold this little part over. This is gonna be his ears, so don't make it too thick. Kind of looks like a sailboat. You're gonna take these and you're gonna fold them up to the top so that the top is matched up right there at the top of a diamond. And this is gonna line up along the edge of that fold. Kind of looks like a bunny. If you want to make an Easter bunny, you can make an Easter bunny. But we're gonna make a Pikachu. So after we get this part done, we're gonna fold it over, or flip it over. We're gonna fold the top part of his head down. And you're actually gonna fold his ears to make him a little skinnier as well. Makes him pointy too. Again, if I'm going too fast, just pause it or rewind it so that you can go back.
Wait, there's two of these.
Luke's doing his homework in the background. Now I have that done. I need to make his cheeks a little skinnier because his cheeks aren't pointed. So I'm going to fold in the sides. And then I'm going to fold up the bottom. So this is what the back looks like. I folded in the two sides, I folded the top, and I folded the bottom. When I flip it over, I have a Pikachu. Oops. Now you can color him. And add a face, and you'll have your Pikachu.